Hello, this is your Auntie Pam with Stories from Auntie Pam. I'm trying to go ahead and make this short and sweet. Birds of a feather don't always flock together, and of course, you hear that. Oh, birds of a feather flock together. No, baby, not necessarily. See, the thing about it is, when you really realize what type of birds that you around that's chirping and tweeting, and they don't line up with who you are, you might well go ahead and leave the flock. See, when you not, let's not play. I'm not gonna be in the flock with a whole bunch of people that I know that's running around here thieving and stealing and and headed to jail now. No, I'm good. You, now I find another nest. I find a couple of more birds that's on my same level and page. So just because they trying to say, oh well, if you hang around cheaters, then you a cheater. You hang, baby, they ain't got nothing to do. What you do back behind closed doors, and then your life ain't got nothing to do with me. Just because we talk and we friends and we may hang out, that has absolutely nothing to do with me. Now, the thing about it is, like I said, if you know that these people are doing things that's negative or doing things that's contrary to who you are, go ahead and leave the flock. Don't talk to them. Don't be with them. Because everybody like to sum you up as far as like who you talk to and who you hang with, or they say the top it's the top three people in your phone that you call are the ones that you're most likely just like, or because you talk to them all the time, then those are you're the sum of the three people that you talk to all the time. That's what they're trying to say. um no, like I said, not really necessarily true. Now, my thing is, I'm definitely not the sum of the top three people that I talk to at all. No. Now, see, my best friend, me and her, same page, same page. But my mm no, my neighbor, we 50% alike. You know what I'm saying? We same page on 50% of the things, but for the most part, no, because you tend to your mindset ain't where mine at. I mean, like I said, some of the things we're similar in, but your mindset ain't there. And then that third person, oh my gosh, baby, I done kicked him out my circle, back in, back out, back in, back out, so many times. But the thing about it, the thing about it is, after having to kick him out my circle, and he's he was considered my best friend, but my thing is, like I said, depends on what your mindset look like. I have to take that title away because he was my best friend, but I had to literally take that title away. I love him, you know what I'm saying, and I always love him. You'll always be my friend, but I had to take the title best away from that because of his negative mindset. You know what I'm saying, and I'm nowhere near that mindset. No, I can't even remember saying that I even ever had that particular mindset. Now, of course, it's times that you end up being negative about a couple of things, but just all the time, no. See, my thing is those three that I know that I talk to all the time. God put me in their life. God put them in my life. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, because I tried to kick the ex best friend out, but like I said, he's a friend still, but not the best friend. But mm-mm, mindset is 100% negative. But because when God told me, because he had to give me permission to let that one come back, put it there like that, to put you back in my circle, baby. I had to pray about that real hard because I was like, God, I ain't trying to talk. But God was like, no, because He still needs you. So God was like, you're strong enough. Your mind is strong enough. What you have to say, He needs to hear. So I was like, oh, okay. And I'm just now realizing and understanding because He had told me, it had to be maybe like a month ago. He said, you don't understand and realize how much you've really helped me. He said, and he didn't know it then, but he told me, he confessed it all, and he was like, you are literally the best friend I have ever had. He said, if it wasn't for you, giving me the wisdom and the knowledge for ABCD and G, he said, I would have never been able to do this or do that, or I would have never been able to make it, or marriage would have been over, blah blah blah. You really gave me insight and you really gave me wisdom and knowledge for a lot of things, and that's the reason why God told me to let him back in. As far as like us being friends and him in my circle was because God needed me to help to save him from those particular things. And I didn't know until he confessed and he told me. I had no clue. I had no idea. But when he told me that, that made me feel a little bit better about, and in which, like I said, God told me to let him back in. But sometimes, we God do things for a reason. God do things for, because He knows better. His will, He know better. We don't. And I ain't gonna lie, like I one side eyeing God. I'm like, really, Lord? Okay, if you say so. And yeah, we be having attitude with God, because if we don't get what we want to get, or if God don't come through, or if God tells us to do certain things, we don't want to do it. And then we be getting mad. Yeah, because you'll be alive. You say you ain't get mad at God. You will be a lie. At one point in time. Now, if you do, baby, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and repent real quick. But I mean, yeah, I side eye God, and I'm just glad that God ain't the way He used to be back in the day, baby. Because I could have side eyed him and got struck down around here, baby. If we was back in Moses' days. Ooh, thank you, Lord. But for real, when He told me to do that, I didn't want to, but I was listening to God and I did it, and it really helped him. And I didn't know until He told me just how much it helped him. And like I said, even with the other lady I'm talking about now, not my girlfriend, because my girlfriend lived in a whole other state. But like I said, she and I, same page, same wavelength. It's just amazing when you got somebody that you click with so good. And my thing is, I didn't do females at all. Like, as far as like female friends, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I ain't like talking to chicks like that. You get what I'm saying? Because I was a tomboy, grew up a tomboy, but it's like I prayed the prayer that God send female friends into my life that I knew that I could, like get along with, and that could handle me who I was, because I know I'm different, rare, unique. It's just my conversation and the stuff that I say, a lot of people can't handle it. So I needed those people that were able to actually handle it. And God has really, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's very rare to be able to have actually good, genuine friends, and I have that now. I mean, I've been meeting them all on YouTube. Oh, ooh, yes, Lord. That's what I'm talking about. People that's on the same wavelength as me. And, like I said, the people that God had brought in my life, from 10, 15 years ago, like I said, off of that prayer. And like I said, we clicked so good, and like I said, that was the first for me. Because like I said, I didn't deal with talking to chicks. I ain't deal with talking to females. Because I didn't like the drama. I didn't like the mess. And I didn't want to have to, like, get to fight with you or cuss you out because you just being a simple female. So I didn't deal with that. But like I said, that prayer changed my life because God sent people to me, or I was able to hook up, like I said, people online, and like I said, people that was in the city, and like I said, I actually have good relationships, what I'm saying, with these people, and I'm loving it. And it's more than, I mean, I even asked for it, because like I said, you talking about one or two good, I got more than that. I mean, I literally got more than that. Good, genuine friends. I got more than one, two, and three. I'm one of the ones where I'm literally fortunate enough to have really good people in my life, really good friends. People that I can call that's genuinely happy, for me, or will tell me the truth, or, people that are just sweet and kind, and, that'll do for you without you even asking. I'm like, man, thank you. Hold on. Hey, hey. eh, mm-mm. But people that people that just, like I said, that, hold on, just brings a tear to my eye. But like I said, I'm nothing like the main three that I talk to. I'm nothing like, well, I'm like one of the main three that I talk to. We're just alike. Me and my girlfriend, like I said, that lives in another state. I'm not calling her name because she didn't give me permission to call her name, but she know who she is. But we're just alike. We are, and like I said, that defines that, us being just like that. That's rare. But like I said, the other two, mm-mm. So no, the birds of a feather don't always flock together. Because like I said, God will put people in your life and put relationships in your life that He want to be seasonal, or that He want to be long term, in order for you to help them, because He know that some of these people, honey, they ain't finna listen to nobody but you. You know what I'm saying? Because they actually value what you say. They actually value you as a person, or they actually value you as a friend or a family member, whatever their title, whatever their role is, So, like I said, that's the subject of birds of a feather. But like I said, y'all can keep saying that they flock, the birds of a feather flock together, and say that they're just alike. No, they're not. Cause like I said, it's all about your mindset. It's all about who you are. And it's all about who God put in your life for you to be able to help at that particular time. Now, whether these people will, well, I know one, she will be in my life until the end of time. Now, the other two, I can't see the other two that I talked to. Like I said, my top three, I can't see those two being in my life long term like that. I would give the neighbor, I would give her uh 3 more years before that's over with. And the other guy, I would give him 2 more years before that's over with. Like I said, it's not to say that, maybe twice a year I may, check up on you just to make sure you are alive or you are alright. But as far as like me talking to you all the time like I do now, no, I can get that a couple more years and I'm done. Because I'm really definitely feeling it in my spirit. But I give you a couple more years because I understand like some of the things that they're trying to do and accomplish. I know I may need to be there for that, but yeah, I got a couple more years, baby, and I'm done with y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's on to a whole new crew. But like I said, I am satisfied with the people that God has put in my life now. But as for those that like I said, they think that don't think that just because your friends cut up and they crazy and they thieve and steal and they do certain things and they're not faithful and don't think that just because they're like that you're like that, because that's not true. And don't let nobody categorize you and put you in that particular even category with them when you know that you're nothing like them. Like I said, just because you talk to them and you have a relationship with them or you're friends with them or they're in your circle, that means absolutely nothing. And guess what? If you started to feel uncomfortable about it, baby, pick another circle. Just go ahead and pick another circle. Pick some more friends. Pick another circle if you're feeling uncomfortable about it, or you're tired of people, comparing you because you know that you're nothing like that. Pick another circle. But like I said, my mindset is to the point where I know what God told me, so I don't mind about still talking to y'all and doing A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, because the thing about it is bigger than me. The plan God has is bigger than me. Whatever He's doing in their life, if He want me to be a part of it, cool. I got that. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, since it's bigger than me, I can't just really, run until God tell me, hey, time's up, go ahead and leave me. And it may be more than you, it may be less than 2 years and 3 years for them. It may be in another 6 months, 1 year. I don't know. But my thing is, like I said, because I talk to y'all all the time, I'm doing it for a particular reason. And I'm doing it because God has me doing it. But yeah, this is your girl, Auntie Pam, with stories from Auntie Pam. Comment about how you feel about that particular, subject in that situation. But thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I love you and peace.